Hey gorgeous ones, how are you? Hopping on live today to talk about feelings. The big F word, feelings. And, the heading of this video is, I believe that we can find it hard to manifest the things that we want if we're not able to feel. And so what do I mean by that, right? Well, here's the thing. A lot of us weren't taught how to feel. Drop an emoji in the comments if you were not taught how to feel growing up as a child, right? And I know for me, I was brought up with quite a lot of abuse, and for me as a child, it wasn't safe to feel. So I spent a lot of my life in what we call a freeze response. So we've got a fight, flight, and freeze response. And when we're little, we will tend to go into a freeze because we're not going to fight. We're too little. And we're not going to flee because then we would die. And so our best option for survival, because that's what our brain wants to do, is to freeze. Just freeze, lock. And so that locks a lot of emotion in the body. And this is what I believe. I truly, truly, truly believe this is what causes a lot of dis-ease in our bodies. And including mine, totally been through this so many times with my body. And now coming to this part of my journey, I have had amazing insight into that. I have been in a freeze response a lot of my life, and feeling just wasn't safe for me to feel. So I've locked a lot of feelings inside my body. And then I've also been the people pleaser as well, which was a part of what I had to do to survive. I had to people please to stay safe. And that caused me to not be able to feel my emotions. Now, when we are manifesting, so, how does it relate to manifesting? Well, when we are manifesting, we are feeling our feelings, right? And if we can't feel properly, like we can't feel our bodies, we can't feel the feelings, it's hard for us to know when we are out of alignment and when we are in alignment, right? So, for me, I feel that feelings, like say, you've got anger, sadness, all of those kind of feelings, frustration, and fear, they sit on the lower end of the frequency scale. Now, I've been talking a lot about the frequency scale lately. So if you scroll in the group, you will see the frequency scale that I've been putting up everywhere. But I can also drop it in the comments if you want me to after the video. Just let me know. And so when we are in those feelings, they're just a feeling. They just need to come through us, okay? And so when they are there and they need to come through us, sorry, I'm speaking too fast. If we block those feelings and shut them down, they become like energy blockages in our whole system, right? And this is a lot of the work that I end up doing with people, is releasing those blocks of energy out, okay? But the way to actually stop them building up is to get comfortable with feeling your feelings. Hi, Leanne. So, if you're just hopping on as well, make sure you do go back to the start of this, because it's crucial. What I've just spoken about at the start is really, really, really important. Yeah, it is so interesting. Hey, Leanne, have you been on since the start? Let me know. So we've got those feelings because, a lot of the time people talk about we've got to be high vibe, we've got to be in these amazing feelings all the time. Well, we're just not going to be, because we're human, we're going to have emotions, right? And we're going to feel lower frequency emotions. They're going to come up. And we are allowed to embrace them and let them flow through us and then bring us into the higher vibrational frequency, which is, our joy, love, peace, acceptance, all of those beautiful emotions. Okay, Leanne, cool. Well, anyone that's just hopped on, please go back when I'm finished and watch the start, because there's some crucial information here around manifesting, right? And so what I'm saying today is, when we are not in our emotions and feeling our body, feeling our emotions, and we're detached on some level, and we're either in anxiety or we're in freeze response, shut down, numb, dissociated, not feeling, just like, yeah, whatever. We sort of feel a little bit daisy, confused, foggy in the head. Put me an emoji in the comments if you've either felt either of those or both, because, some of us will fluctuate between the two. And interestingly enough, actually, the anger emotion sits in the sympathetic nervous system. So that's when we are not in our relaxed state. And so the anger can put us into that, but that's not always a bad thing. But under the anger is usually the deeper emotions. The anger is the secondary emotion covering up the other emotions. So what we've got to do is go underneath that. So we're feeling angry, let it come through, F you, hate you, you've annoyed me, you're crap, you're this. One of the best ways I do it is actually tap on it, or I journal it out and just get all that out, right? And then get underneath, what is this anger covering? What's underneath this? How am I feeling about this situation? And let that run through, right? Now, tell me, have any of you been doing that through your life? Honestly, have you? Because I know I haven't been. There's been times when I have, but it's not a consistent thing, and I've had to work through a lot of banked up things that are in my system. And this has been a really full-on journey for me the last 17 months of doing this. So I understand this so deeply that I can now teach it to you guys and tell you the absolute importance of being able to feel. And the more you can feel your body, your life, your emotions, the more you can tap into your manifestations, because when you know how to feel, that's where your manifestation is. That's the frequency. The thoughts create the emotions that create the frequency, which draw the manifestation into your life. Draw it in. We're not getting the manifestation. We're drawing it into us through our thoughts and feelings, okay? So, I've really had to talk about this today because a lot of us are disconnected from our feelings. I want to know in the comments, do you disconnect a lot from your feelings? Do you let things bank up? And there's no shame in it, because I did as well. For myself, I can help anyone through anything. And Leanne, she would know that too, because I'm able to work so amazingly with people, pinpoint what's going on for them, pluck it out, clear it out, heal it for them and all that. But when it comes to myself, it's been a much harder journey because it's my journey, right? It's been a little bit harder. And so I'm learning though, I'm learning that, I can do this for me too, right? So the feelings are so important. And the feelings are the secret to your manifesting. And weirdly enough, we have been cut off from our feelings when they are our power. Do you find that interesting? That through the ages of life, we have been cut off from our emotional world? Why would that be? Because they hold our power to us manifesting the things that we want. So I want to know, are you going to commit to checking in to how you feel each day? How am I feeling? Or a situation arises, how am I feeling about that? What is that bringing up? What's happening for me? Right? Feelings, feelings, feelings. And when we tap into our feelings as well, we embody our bodies. We bring our soul into our bodies. We are having a human experience. We are a soul having a human experience. We are not a human being. We are being human. Being human. Soul coming into the body. And then we come into this beautiful body that feels and sees and hears and tastes and touches and has all the senses, because that's what we're here to experience. Because think about this, take away all your senses. Take away your sight, hearing, taste, touch, smell, whatever you got. Let me know in the comments, if you take all of those senses away, what do you have? We've come here to feel, guys. We've come here to really sense and feel and taste and touch and experience the magic of manifestation in the physical form. Does that make sense? So that is what we should be doing. Feeling, feeling, feeling. Feeling is the key to your manifestation. Got it? Have I drilled it in enough? Let me know in the comments. Is this making sense? Is this resonating? Because this is just mind-blowing information. If you can really take this information in and embody it within you, your life will change. Just even this piece of information. Embrace yourself. Embrace your emotions. Embrace your life. Because every day should be a 10 out of 10 for you. Every single day. Alrighty, I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments, because I always love to know if it resonates with you. And, you know, I love bringing this information to you and helping you in your life. And I just love to have the feedback and connection with you all, and hope it's making some sort of difference in your life. I really do. That's why I'm here. Alrighty, have an amazing rest of the day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.